I'm really moved by hope. And that's what we do here at Didi Hirsch, is that we instill hope into the families that we see. And I remember as an early clinician, I had an appointment that was 30 minutes late. It was an intake, and I remember the father called and was just like, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. And so I allowed them to come, and I had a cancellation, so I was able to push them back during the time slot. And so they arrived, and the father was really frazzled, and he was upset, and he came in with his 11-year-old son, and they sat down, and during our intakes, we try to get a sense for what's going on so we can really figure out how to best serve the family. And so the father was just, frustrated because the kid had had a big tantrum before coming in, and he was, saying all the things that were wrong with this kid, and was really upset. And the kid was just sitting there just dejected and just like slumped over. And it was really, hard to see. And as we proceeded with the intake, the father just got frustrated and stood up, and he just walked out of my office. And I was just sitting there like, I was a new clinician and it hadn't happened before. So the kid was just sitting there, and I just looked at him and I said, I don't think you're crazy. And he looked at me, and he had, I don't know how his tears hung onto his eyelids, but it was like a bucket of tears just sitting there. And he said, I'm not. And as soon as he said, I'm not, that tear rolled down his face. And he just needed someone to say that he wasn't crazy, right? That there wasn't something wrong with him. And that is what has inspired me to keep going and to allow the hope to flow. And I feel here at Didi Hirsch, we cultivate hope. And sometimes when I'm with a client and it's hard for me to find the hope, I had a great supervisor that said, here, Saraiah, here's the hope. Or if I had an unhoused family and I was getting overwhelmed with the resources that I didn't have or know, there was a care coordinator that said, here, Saraiah, let me come alongside you, and we're going to work with this family. And they brought the hope. And that's what we do here at Didi Hirsch, is that we find ways to bring hope. And that is what I love about being here, and that's why I've been here for over 11 years.